back to my channel. It's me again, Yana Su. So for today's video is I'm feeling like having a peachy vibe. So that's what we're gonna do today, peachy look. And I know I've done this before, but I have to hide that video as it has a copyrighted music in it. So it's so sad, but yeah, I'm gonna try to make this look better than previous. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So the palette that we will be using for today's look is this Too Faced Just Peachy Matte, as all the shades that I'm needing is already inside or in this palette. So I don't have to grab another palette, just this one right here. And the first shade that we will be using as our transition shade would be this Just Peachy right here. I've prepped my face already, and I'm just gonna buff in this Just Peachy onto my crease. And FYI guys, I'm not wearing or using any eyeshadow primer as I don't feel the need. It never came into my mind to purchase one, as I've been wearing makeup, going outside, doing some errands on a hot summer temperature, and I never encountered any problem or smearing problem. So maybe that's why I don't feel the need to purchase one. So next shade would be this Peach Punch right here. See how gorgeous this shade right here? I will swatch it for you guys to see how pigmented this palette, especially this Peach Punch right here. It feels the texture of the palette or shadow, Peach Punch. It feels rough, but look at the pigmentation. Oh, it's so pretty. This is the kind of shade I want to place onto my cheek as a blush, as my lipstick. So it's just, you can never go wrong when it comes to peachy colors. So same brush, I'm gonna use the same brush as what we're using for our Just Peachy transition shade, and dip the brush on the Peach Punch, buff it in on my outer V, and drag the extra pigments to the center. I'll just leave the inner V bare, not totally bare, but almost bare, because I don't know what am I gonna do, what color I should be placing there, but for now we'll just leave it like that. If you've been watching on my channel quite some times, this is what I normally do. I intensify this outer V and drag the rest of the color in the center and leave the inner V a little bit boring. You don't need to dip your brush super hard on this palette as it is really pigmented, and yeah, you don't need a lot. But you don't need to worry too if you accidentally pick up a lot of pigments, as this palette is easy to blend. The shadows are easy to blend. They look so pretty, and as what I have said, you can never go wrong when it comes to peach shades. Now we're gonna need a more darker shade this time, and what would that be? Dun, dun, dun. So I'm picking up this Peach Tarte shade right here. As you can see, it's brown, but it's called Peach Tarte. Now I'm wondering why they call it Peach Tarte. Probably because the palette is peachy matte. Do you think so? I think so. So it's super brown, and I'm just gonna place this. I'm just gonna place this on my outer V as always. I will make it more intense on the outer V. Dip in this round brush. Dip it here. And oh, it's super brown. So I'm careful because it's dark shade already. I'm using dark shade, and it will be difficult to redo the look if I made a mistake. So same goes on this side right here. I'll just damp it and then drag it in the almost in the center, but not really. It's just on near to the lash line, and then drag it back to the outer V. And we should be careful when it comes to brown, as sometimes they are very difficult to blend. Just like that. I'm having a harsh pigments there, so it needs more time blending. It will look right if I'm gonna drag this peach tart towards my lower outer V. So outer V, yeah, right, lower outer V. So that's what I am going to do. I'm having a harsh pigments right here. See, I will blend that after this. So first is connect the colors. It's like connecting dots. So it has been declared. Who declared? By me. I declared that I have a harsh pigments right there. So sometimes one shade, it's just difficult to blend it alone. So you need to difficult to eliminate the pigments rather. So you have to blend it with a different shade, and for that case, I'm gonna be using this peach punch. This was our second shade, in hoping it'll eliminate the harsh pigments. I also love this. I also love this brush because regardless how many times I rub it onto my skin, still I don't feel any pain. Fantastic. And if you're wondering where I purchased this, I guess I purchased this in soap.com, that is in UAE or Dubai. Is it gone? I think it's almost gone. Now I thought we're done, but since we blended it, we're too focused on the harsh pigments, and I have to fill in some of it as it's not even. It looks patchy. So I'm gonna grab this one right here, fresh paint, because this is too intense. I'm just gonna fill it in with a little bit lighter, and that is fresh paint. There, and fill it in. Maybe I'm just gonna blend them too. Like that. And drag a little, because I am still seeing a little bit harsh shade, so maybe this shade would help. I'm gonna add this peach punch color. That will be the last shade probably that I will apply on my lower lash line, and dip my brush gently and connect peach tart and peach punch. I like it when, you know, I'm pretty lazy when it comes to doing the lower lash line. I don't know, I don't have effort. This time I'm gonna connect them properly, wherein you will not be able to tell where is the end of the brown and the start of the peach. So there is a transition guys. It's nice. So I guess I'm done. I'm not sure what am I gonna do with my inner corner, because as you can tell, if you've been watching from the start, I never did something. Most of the colors there on my inner corner are just the pigments that I drag from here, from the center, from the outer V to the inner corner. So there's really nothing in there specific for the inner V. So I don't know. I will curl my lashes like that. Ow! Careful. So I'm gonna curl my lash, and I have a Colourpop palette, and wanna check it. There is a peachy color. I'm not sure if it's peachy. Could you please help me? Is this peach? Because probably I'm just convinced, but I never plan to use. I did not plan using any brand, but since this Just Peachy palette doesn't have any shimmer, so I'm gonna use a Colourpop, only this shade right here. And we all know that Colourpop's shimmery shade works well when using your finger, so I'm gonna use my finger just to pop in some shimmers on my inner V. And oh, that is pretty. I never expect, actually, never planned, guys, honestly. I never planned and never thought it would look so nice together with the peachy shades from Too Faced. So okay, now it has a life. This time I'm gonna add a line on my lash line, as sometimes our falsies band is really thick, and if you don't put eyeliner it would look really fake, obviously fake. So I am using a Lahu brand. I purchased this in Dubai, and I like it because it's really fine and it's easy to apply. And I'm not gonna put thick eyeliner, just a very thin one for my lashes. So it's where my lashes lands. I'm gonna stick my lashes there, so I don't need thick line for that. Now for my lashes, so it looks Vavavoom, so I'm gonna be using a Maybelline New York Pump Up Colossal Volume Express. And the reason why I've purchased this, because it's waterproof. This is very affordable, probably $3 or $5. Can you imagine how cheap it is? I've purchased this in Walgreens, and the only disadvantage of this one is when you wash your face, it's difficult to get rid of it. So but you could swim, I guess, with it, with your mascara. You could cry under the rain with your mascara. Have you tried that, like crying under the rain? I'm not sure if I've cried or it was just a dream. It feels so real. So yeah, enough of that. I'm gonna pop in some of my beautiful lashes off cam, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. It's always like this. Falsies off cam, and now I'm back. So for our bronzer, we're gonna be using this Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. This one right here. But hold on, I guess I have a palette that consists of blush and a different contour, so let me get it. Oh, so this one right here, we got a Morphe 8W Warm Master Palette, and look at how pretty these shades are. Look at that. So I'm gonna be using this MUA as my contour and probably goals as my blush on. So if you're interested, I think I've created a review on this palette, so you could just check the link down below or just browse my videos. Dipping my brush now, so this is my brush right here, and this is the MUA, the darker shade. Oh, we shall see how pigmented this one right here. So what I normally do is, you know it all, you know the drill. You know the drill, tap it and then drag, but I think I forgot the drill because it's intense right now. Okay, more on this side right here. You know what? Sometimes I really don't like applying something on my face, as my hair is just all over, like I have to fix it. Pretty. So dipping my brush here in this gold shade. Pretty. I'm scared sometimes, but better than darker shades of brown, because this one you could just blend them easily. In this look, I'm gonna be including this part right here and the nose and this one right there. Oh, it looks so pretty. Peachy vibes. So pretty it is. Is it? I like it. I hate it because you know what? I hate it when I use a fluffy brush because my hair just, they also get carried away like, oh, we're almost done. We're so excited. What's the result? They're everywhere. It's difficult to manage sometimes. So for my highlighter, I have here Natasha Denona Glow. This is my palette and This is the shade right here, and I'm just gonna buff it in. You know me. You know my preference when it comes to a highlighter. If you know me. So there, and the nose, and I'm just gonna. Lisa, have you tried this? Like rubbing your nose on your highlighter? Oh, perfect. It created a perfect round over there. It looks pointy now. For the lips, now I'm confused whether which of the two I should be using. I have here the bullet lipstick and I have a liquid lipstick. This liquid lipstick is from Beauty Creations in a shade of Sweetheart. I got this from BoxyCharm, and we have here Urban Decay Insanity Cream. So here are the swatches here. Here are the swatches here. Here are the swatches of both. This is the Sweetheart by Beauty Creation right there, the darker shade. And we have here the Urban Decay Insanity. So which do you think would suit better onto our eye look? So confused. Should I mix both? I don't know, maybe I should try. We shall see. I guess it's safer to use this bullet lipstick first because it's easy to erase, right? Actually, I have a lip liner for this, but I forgot to sharpen it, so kind of lazy and it's taking too long. Is it pretty? I like it. I think I'm just gonna use this shade. I guess I'm just gonna use this. It's easy to erase too. It feels light and it's just right. So now I'm convinced that the lip shade is just perfect. It doesn't take attention away from the eyes, and everything just complemented perfectly, blended together. They look also perfect. And before we forget, we have to set our face using this Ready Set Radiant by Tarte. I almost drowned myself there. So yeah, it's a skin mist. I like this. It smells good. You should try this. I'm confused if this is new. How old is this? Because they have a lot. Tarte has a lot of. Is it Tarte or Too Faced? I'm confused of both brand, but this is a good one. It smells good, and it's not as misty as Morphe, but still, it's very refreshing, and it leaves dewy onto the skin. So this is the final look, guys. I love it so much, but I'm not sure if this is better than the previous. All I know, if the look is better than the previous, but all I know, my setup, my setting where I record is better than my previous videos, as I'm just only on my living room sitting on the floor. So I feel comfortable. It feels easy applying makeup when you have a good setup. And what do you think? Do you think this look is good? Do you think you could wear this look on a daily basis, like just running an errand? Well, in my case, I would, because it looks so refreshing, and I just love peachy lick. So if you do, then please don't forget to click the like button, and if you're not subscribed, then please do subscribe for more upcoming videos. So thanks for watching, guys. I love you. Bye.